Evet arkadaşlar, herkese merhabalar. Hepiniz kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Mafia Definitive Edition'a devam ediyoruz. En son ne yapacaktık arkadaşlar? Bize saldıran bu Morello'nun adamlarından intikam almak için gidip arabalığını parçalayacaktık. Orada bırakmıştık en son. Devam edelim. Bu arada kanalıma abone olur, videolarıma like atar ve de yorum yazarsanız sevinirim. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz? Şu yeşil yananlarla konuşacağız mı? Bunda konuşma yok. Bari araştır. Yok, buradan değil. Şu neymiş? Ne diyormuş? Bir okuyalım. Türkçe mi? Türkçe, güzel. Okey. Poli'ye katıl. Katılalım bakalım.
I got places to be. Okay, come through this way. I'll take you to Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but Frank and Adon have known him since forever.
Senin kadar geveze olamaz herhalde.
Go see him whenever we need to do any heavy lifting. Make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble. We're grateful for his dough. But we gotta go. Long drive back north. Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Polly. Oh, she's gonna sing. Who's this then?
Vinny, this here's Tommy Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right, good. Hey, you need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing. This classic should do the trick.
Bu mu? O kadar silah içinden yoksa bunu mu verecek sadece? Bak, bunları alırım. Molotof'u severim. Belli bu adam da kafayı sıyırık. Güzel, molotofları da aldık.
Ralphie's in the garage. He's a special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars. I don't get how this moron gets in just to her. But I'm telling you, it's like some kind of black magic. Hey, genius! Get your head out of your ass!
The fuck there, Polly? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Polly. Yeah.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. Well, you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
I don't know what Ralph's trying to pull giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of her yard.
Yeah, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cab.
You don't have to be nice about it. This thing's a tin can.
So,
Şu an hızımız kaç? 35 gibi bir şey galiba.
New supplier.
you guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. And the cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, as long as we're careful. Keep an eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, if you want a bottle, just ask. We keep some back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
Rampa çıkarken hızımız az da olsa kesildi. Güzel bari bunu düşünmüşler.
That's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. Best tables, best food, best skirt. Some way to live.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure, sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me.
Şöyle bir bakalım etrafa ya.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to
Güzel,
let them
güzel.
see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
O hafif rampa aşağı görünce araba 40'ı ucu ucuna da olsa geçti.
We're getting onto Morello's turf now.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri's streets.
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in a wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
Yanlış ya, bayağı da uzakmış ya.
Okay, it's close by. Morello's goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors out back. They're some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure. Why are you coming with?
To see if you get shot.
Bu ne? Merhaba. Sen dileniyor musun, yorulduğunda oturuyor musun? Neyse.
Hey, go quiet. You know how to go quiet, right? Yeah, like that.
Set this out on what chops.
Yeah, he's got his meat, guys.
You'll get there someday.
No one sees our heads. No one tries to put them. Over this gate and up onto their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump them.
Tamam.
I'm real good at distracting. It's my best thing.
Boss gets plenty of guys in the city real pissed. Actually, be careful.
I get the money on time.
He's good for it.
Hey! What the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell?
Tam bizim eleman onu oyalıyor şimdi. Ne yapacağız? Arkadan indireceğiz mi?
Idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys just like that. We got it.
Yeah.
So let's get to these cars. Take it back and start swinging.
Nerede? Ha, bu şekil, okey.
Use the back. that, Tom. Motor really got you figured out. No one's driving that again. Oh, crap.
Oo, yakalandık mı?
Come on, Tom, quick. There's gonna be more of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames. Love your work.
Tamam.
Whole block heard that.
Motors don't torch themselves.
Aa, bunu da yakacağız. Tamam.
Yeah, you got that nice and good. Use the bat to finish them off.
Başka? Aa, burada da varmış.
Come on, Tom. We're up against it here.
Tabii molotofu bitirdiğimiz için böyle abanacağız. Tamam.
We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you keep.
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park.
Aa, sağlık paketi.
It's right here around
Tamam.
this place.
Demek böyle can dolduracağız.
Wrong people.
Yalnız araba güzelmiş ya. Tam kamera açısı yüzünden göremedik ama.
Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bull show. They're shooting. Don't let him get away.
Kay lan.
Come on, you bastards.
Oha, polis de geldi.
Oh shit. We got cops.
So,
Şimdi bunları atlatmamız mı lazım?
You lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
sounds good.
Right now they're pissed. But let's not get them real pissed.
Oo, bir de yetişiyor. Bir de yetişiyorlar. Orada takıldı. Hadi dolanalım. Hadi bakayım. Hayır.
Okay, we lost them. What part of stay out of sight wasn't clear?
Officers have seen him. Now in pursuit.
Şurada solda bir şey var galiba. Engel, onu kullanacağız. İşe yaradı mı? Yaradı gibi ya. İyi, güzel, yaradı.
Drive safe. We're almost in the clear. Almost.
Şimdilik kaçtık gibi. Yalnız şurada bir polis var, yayan galiba da. Neyse, görmedi.
Drive safe. They're still looking for us.
2 yıldız olduk. Bunda da yıldız olayı var. Peki 5 yıldız olunca ne olacak? Tank toplamı gelecekler.
All cars, pursuit is called off. Abandoned search of
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
Tamam, bütün arama sonlandık. Güzel.
Cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket.
O Morello amiri falan bile direkt almış avucunun içine.
How did it feel? Feel good?
Bizim adamdan çok daha güçlü galiba.
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
No time like the
Şimdi biz
first
böyle
time,
düzgün
Tom.
geçeceğiz ya. Polis bize bir şey
Don't get
yapar mı?
better.
Yok.
You think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. Had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in the yard behind a bar drawing with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
What happened to the car I sent you out with?
Onu boş ver, onu sana daha güzelini getirdim.
Why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Russia ain't never killed nobody.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Bir dakika. Ulan tam dedim orada bir şey var galiba, bir bakalım. Sinematik geliyor.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah, but he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Ha, bu yaptığımız görev bir giriş testiydi demek. Testi geçtik galiba. Artık mafyayı alacaklar mı bize şeye? Çeteye.
Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. There's a lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
Ne, sadakat mı, dürüstlük mü? Ne?
They're loyal.
Sadıklar. Yani sadakat.
That's right. Now you stay straight with me, you're going to be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family.
Tamam. Artık gerçek anlamda bir mafya üyesiyiz. Güzel.
Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome. A barman Luigi is not much of a cook. But his daughter Sarah, Maron.
Tamam, Molotov partisi de bitti. Sıradan rutin.
Those first days in Salieri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped. But what did I know?
You, Tommy?
Yeah.
Boss is waiting for you.
Thanks.
Bakalım Salieri herhalde önemli bir görev verecek. Bizim eleman böyle konuştuğuna göre. Şuradaki item durmuyor. Demin bakacaktık da yok, şu an durmuyor.
And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss.
Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bills still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
Go see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Oh, Vinny sent to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him first. Probably just wants to tell you something.
Vinny silahçıydı değil mi?
About some
Aynen.
guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Hey, just the guy. I saw this, and I thought of you.
Yani bu küçücük şeyi görünce mi aklıma direkt ben geldim?
You ever carried a rat?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there.
Tamam.
Lost you real mean. Now bang.
Bak, bize boş boş tetik sıktırıyor.
Okay, now show me a reload. All right, open the chamber and away you go. All right. Last thing needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go. And when shooting starts, get behind some and don't shit yourself.
Tavsiyen için sağ olasın.
I appreciate it.
Hey, to Frank and the boss, Vincenzo. To you. It's Finny.
Ben size yeterim gibisinden bir şeyler söylüyor. Kendisini övüyor. Ralph ile konuş. Bakalım bu sefer hangi arabayı verecek. Deminki güzeldi ya ama. Bu şurada ne yazıyor? Kazadan beri 1 yıl mı? Öyle bir şey mi yazıyor? Neymiş o meşhur kaza?
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Elbow goes through. Reach inside. Easy.
And an afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And... learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Come on, Tommy. Show me what you can do. Okay, it's car. You got it.
Hadi bakalım tahsilata gidelim.
Fellas.
First we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again? Seems so. That's too bad.
Hemen müziği kapayalım yine. Ya şu sonradan kaybolan işaretleri koymasalarmış iyi olmuş aslında. Gerek yok. Bize hepten aptal yerine koyuyorlar sanki. Şimdi biraz yavaş. Neyse gitti. Bakın şu önümüze çıkıyorlar. Biz yanlarına varınca yok oluyorlar.
This is it. Watch what we do today, Tom. When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
Oo, açma var, simit var, ekmek var, kek var. Güzel.
We're good. How's little Julia?
Ha. So little now, she's turning into a pain in the ass, just like her grandma.
That's good to hear, Al. Real good. Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No, nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money?
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy'll get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you're worried. I mean, how can we protect you and little Julia?
Şuna da bir bakalım.
It's at the back of the shop, Tom.
Sam Trafani, Last Heaven.
Where's the money?
Ron, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
Via di qui!
Teyze,
Lasciateci in pace!
Türkçe konuş. Ya da İngilizce konuş da Türkçe altyazı olsun. Tabii teyze pek hayırlı şeyler söylemedi, o kesin. El kol hareketi falan.
Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And
Bu neymiş? Bu elemanın bankaya borcu var galiba. Ve de durumu kötü. Neyse, yapacak bir şey yok. Biz de işimizi yapıyoruz. Tamam, sıradaki durak. İhtiyar Eugene.
He's not dead yet? Almost. Heard his nephew's taken over. Guy who used to run this next place, Tom? His name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him. Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think? Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all. If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out. We keep some of these guys on our books to remind the Chinatown gangs they're in our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephew, so he might need reminded too.
Oo, Çin Mahallesi'ne geldik. Yani bu zamanlarda burada Çin Mahallesi varmış demek ya.
This is it. I'll cover this one, Sam. You sure? Sure, I'm sure.
Paulie bekle. Biz gelmiyoruz bu sefer.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
İçeriden kavga gürültü sesleri geliyor ya.
Yeah, Eugene's nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook.
Oha.
The guy ended up in a wheelchair.
There's a lady walking here.
Sözde Çinlerin mahallesinde olup da bir tane Çinli de görmemek. Değil mi? Hiçbirinin sıfatı Çinli değil.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker. Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week, with some extra besides.
He doing okay?
He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood.
How much blood?
And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet.
Motele sür.
Wanna come out with us
Haritayı
again,
niye açamıyorum ya? Arabadayken harita açılmıyor mu? M değil mi harita? Yok, açılmıyor.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kinda not hard.
O şehir dışına doğru çıktı.
Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
Yalnız konuşmalar, sohbetler güzel ya. Tabii bir yandan oyuna bakıp bir yandan onları da okumak da çok kolay olmuyor ama kaçırmak da istemiyorum.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways.
O yukarıda balon var, uçuyor. Görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar?
Jesus, I hate it out of the city. You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. The safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the place is...
Şehir o kadar da küçük bir yer değilmiş ya. Ben biraz küçük olur diye bekliyordum.
Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged.
Baksanıza şehrin ne kadar dışına çıktık.
But he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace? Sure. Plus it's far enough away that no one cares. So long as everyone's making money.
Oyun oynamadığımı söylemiştim arkadaşlar ama tabii ki incelemelerini falan okumuştum. Oyunda şehirde yapabileceğimiz herhangi bir aktivite falan yok diye biliyorum. Yani yan görevler vesaire şeyler bildiğim kadarıyla, hatırladığım kadarıyla incelemelerden yoktu.
That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Happy to oblige.
O mekana geldik.
Okay. There it is. Finally.
Yalnız bir şey değil mi arkadaşlar? Güzel mekan ha. Vallahi mekan güzel.
Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Lan yine dışarıda kaldık. Yine çağırmadılar bizi. Sigara içmek yasak. Kim tınlar? Hele mafya. Oo, Pauli vurulmuş.
Jesus Christ, Polly!
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sal. They're trying to beat information out of him. I gotta get you to a doctor. I can wait.
Lan daha içeri girerisinin bir dakika olmadı lan. Ne ara bu kadar şey yaşandı?
Okay, just hang on.
Neymiş görev? Motele girmenin yolunu bul. Buradan giremiyor muyuz? Oo, kapıyı kapamışlar. Kırmızı işaretler, yani düşman var demek ki. Tamam. Silahımız nerede? Gizlen. Neyden gizleniyoruz? Allah, birisi geliyor. Bunlar Morello'nun adamlarıymış. Tamam, teki gitti, güzel. Oo, orada birileri var. Roberto Gilito. Bu neymiş? Hemen bir dakika okuyalım. Siyasetçi. Bunları vuracağız herhalde. Başka yolu yok. Tamam. Bak bir tane de şurada var. Oo, arkadan geldi. İçeri. Eyvah eyvah. Ah öldü. Burada da birisi varmış. Püh. Yukarıda kimsenin gelmesini beklemiyordum. Oo, en baştan. Koş. Tamam, ateş ettik. Şu anda hepsi herhalde gözükür. Hepsi gözüküyor. Rahat rahat indiririz. Şimdi rahat rahat inelim. Herhalde yukarıda başka kimse kalmamıştır. Şunu bir kullanalım. Kullan şunu. Tamam. Oo, bizim elemanı feci dağıtmışlar.
Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails. Oh shit. He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Kovalamaca mı yapacağız? Tamam. Hayır demem. Araçla ateş de edebiliyoruz. Tamam. Okey. O arabadan duman çıkmaya başladı. Güzel. Kay lan. O bu da gitti. Bekle lan, geliyorum. Hadi lan patla. Ya da bozul işler, neyse. Dur şöyle. Lan kaçıyor bir de.
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. I should have took off there and then.
Niye arayamıyorum?
But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
İyi, tamam. Güzeldi, fena değildi. Intermezzo 1938. Yani günümüze geldik tekrar.
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner. What are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and then next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy. He scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. Way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it!
Joey Crackers. Oo, yapılı adammış baya.
Look at this. Jesus Mary, Joseph Don Morello.
Aa, Don Morello bu mu? Bizim karşı tarafın şeyi, başı.
No. Well then, I'm sorry. I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Oha. Lan bu tam bir psikopat çıktı ya. Bak polisler de izliyor. Bak gidiyorlar, görmemezlikten geliyorlar. Karşı taraf tam bir psikopat çıktı arkadaşlar. Gerçi Slayer bize söylememiş miydi? Morello'nun kafası çalışmaz diye. Çok asabidir diye.
Don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
Adil oyun 1932. Biz normalde 1930'daydık değil mi? Geçmiş yani ekibe katıldığımız zaman. Yani 2 yıl sonrasına geçtik.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. What do you need?
You know there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Polly and Sam have some money on the local.
Mikey Dunn.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload.
Yani sabote kokusu alıyorum ama.
Guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Arabayı sabote edeceğiz galiba arkadaşlar, aynen. Yarışı tamamlayamamasını sağlayacağız. Da bu videoda değil arkadaşlar. Bir bakayım süreye. Ne kadar olmuş? Oo, 47 dakika olmuş. Çok olmuş. Güzel bir bölümdü. Umarım keyif almışsınızdır. Ben keyif aldım işin aslı. Yani oyun yavaş yavaş açılmaya başladı. Bakalım ileriki bölümlerde bizleri nerelere götürecek. Hep beraber göreceğiz. Eğer videolarımı beğeniyorsanız arkadaşlar tekrar hatırlatayım. Kanalıma abone olmayı, videolarıma like atmayı, yorum yazmayı unutmayın. Gerçekten sevinirim. Bir sonraki bölümde artık görüşene dek diyelim arkadaşlar. Kendinize iyi bakın ve hoşça kalın.